back again, and my guest now is Janelle Cesare, Resident Life. And what do you have for us this morning? Welcome.
Thanks, Bob. Well, today I wanted to talk about our event on Thursday, which is the Resident Life Ice Cream Social. It will be held in the Hunters Crossing Conference Room from 1 to 3. And this event is open to all residents to come and enjoy ice cream with the greater purpose of meeting the Resident Life team and giving us some feedback on how we're doing for everyone.
What is the purpose of this ice cream? I mean, you're just not going to serve ice cream without telling the people, welcome, we have some things to tell you.
Yes, well, Resident Life is composed of 9 different departments. It's a huge department. And the director of Resident Life, Pam Sutton, wanted a chance for all of us to get together and for each of the teams to talk with the residents and get feedback on how we're doing. So for example, Resident Life covers community resources, which is the team I'm part of, and we're the team that manages all the room bookings and events and flyers. We're kind of the concierge in each neighborhood. We're the contact point for everyone in the neighborhood. And then you have Channel 6, and you have Pastoral Ministries, and you have social work, you have the Wellness Center, you have all the ancillary departments, like in Garden Ridge, and you have hospice. So it's a huge department, and each department does very different things, but we're all under one roof. So we want people to come to our tables, meet us. We're going to tell them what we do. We're going to get feedback from them, which is really the purpose of it. And of course, everyone's going to enjoy some ice cream.
Well, I know that you and I work together on the movies, for instance. So you are an important part of my life as far as Green Spring is concerned, because anything and everything I do within the theater, I go through you. For the purposes of the new residents here, let's discuss in detail what I would talk about to you on the theater or some other place of whatever.
Well, it's funny because I hear a lot of people say to me, you seem really busy, but what do you do?
Yeah.
What we do is, because we have so many clubs and activities here, we have over 200. There are so many rooms that need to be managed and booked, so we don't have overlap. So that's one role that we do. We use a computer system. People come to us, usually the heads, the leaders of the groups, and we book rooms for them, and we make sure there's no overlap. We make sure the room is big enough. We coordinate with the housekeeping department and catering. Another role that we do every day, and I'm actually in charge of this, is all the flyers come through me, and we approve them. All of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they come through me, and I approve them. I disseminate them to everyone else in the community who needs to see them, such as the Village Bridge, Channel 6, etc. And then me, Anita Garifo, who's in Hunters Crossing, and Kelly, who's in Town Center, we make sure that the bulletin boards are accurate and full. We make sure that the resident committee that we work with has the flyers each day. So it's a continuous process because we have so many activities. In addition to that, we occasionally, our team, Community Resources, sponsors resident-wide events, things such as the Ice Cream Social. We also manage and facilitate things such as the Village Fair, Diversity Week, and we also help with the Staff Appreciation Fund. So we're busy ladies.
Discussing the rapport that you and I have, can I put something on the bulletin board?
If you come see me first.
Okay, that was the point I wanted to make.
Yeah.
Especially to the new residents.
Yeah.
That you can't go up to the bulletin board, just put anything you want on. You have to go through the coordinator, one of the 3 as you mentioned.
Yes.
Right?
And the reason for that is not that we're trying to control everything. It really is because there are so many flyers.
Yeah.
And we also want to make sure the flyers are readable for the rest of the community, and we work with the low vision group on that. Also, we want to make sure that the flyers aren't up too long, and, it keeps the system very fair. It works very well. And because we have 3 neighborhoods, by them coming through me, I can ensure that the other 2 neighborhoods have the same flyers up as me, so our residents are viewing all of the same thing. Keep it consistent.
One little sad comment that I must make on the bulletin board. People say, what's playing at the movies? And I'll say, well, it's posted on the bulletin board. Oh, I never go to the bulletin board. And that's wrong. They ought to read the bulletin board at least 3 times a week, I would say.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of work put into that. And actually, when I first came here, I've only been here 3 months, it's very impressive when you walk in here as a new person and you see the plethora of activities going on here. It's amazing, and it makes it seem like a really fun, interesting place to be, which I think it is.
Tell us a little bit about your background. You say, yeah, I've been only here 3 months. Where did you come from prior to being picked up here?
I was a marketing manager for Whole Foods Market. My background is actually English communications and marketing, and then I went to culinary school and got a culinary degree because I love food and cooking, which is what I do most of the time when I'm not here is I cook. And so that's my background. I have a combination of marketing, community relations, public relations, and then a little bit of culinary. So working here is really fun for me because not only do I get to use my communication skills, but I love people. I love when people like you come in my office,
Thank you.
talk to me every day, so it's a fun place to be.
The key word there is public relations. You are so at ease with chatting with members of the residents here, and of course this shows. Anything else in reference to whatever you're planning?
For the ice cream social?
Yeah.
Well, I just look forward to meeting everyone. I still have not met a lot of people. Most of the people I see are in Village Square, so I look forward to meeting the other residents from the other neighborhoods. And I think it's really important here for the resident life team to have a really good rapport with the residents because we're here to help them. That's what resident life is all about. And of course, the ice cream is kind of, is the cherry on top, no pun intended.
I do have one other question. Some people say, gee, I passed by an office, either one, and I see the person there at the computer all day long. What is he or she doing? So I'll ask you, what are you doing when you're on that computer all day long?
Well, I'm usually checking to see if rooms are available. I'm answering a lot of emails. A lot of residents email me with questions. I'm also looking at the flyers in our shared folder system to see what's going out that night. Sometimes, I'm researching something that someone needs, but it's a really fun job because it's variety every day, and you never know what's going to happen each day. You never know who's going to walk in your door and what they're going to need. And our role in community resources is to help the residents get their events publicized and make them a success. And whatever that we need to do to facilitate that, that's what we do.
I think I should let the residents know of, again, the rapport that you and I have, and we're already planning the 11th of November.
10th. 10th of November.
We're celebrating the 11th of November.
Yes.
It will be on the 10th because the 11th is on a Friday, and the Catholic Mass is going on.
Right.
But I have chatted with you in reference to having the choristers alerted, and specifically Gene Reynolds, and I guess getting a pianist, and I assume that would be Gene Clausen. Are you working on that now?
I'm on it.
Oh, you're on it.
You're talking about the Veterans Day program, the annual Veterans Day program, yes.
Which will be held in the chapel.
Yes, sir. On it.
Well, that's wonderful. Anything else that you want to pass on?
I hope I see you at the ice cream social.
Okay. Well, I want to thank Janelle for being a guest here this morning on the 23rd of August. I don't know where the time is going to, but we have some announcements.